come with me. I want to encourage you to grow vital soil on your patch. Why don't you rethink what you're doing in the garden, particularly in relation to pruning? So you might think pruning is a big difference between a vital soil and pruning your plant. No, studies show that every time you remove a branch from your tree or your shrubs, its first response is to actually grow a bigger root system. And there's common sense to that. We think that that plant needs to repair and replace, so it needs that nutrition to be able to do that. So it needs to draw that from the ground, hence a bigger root system is really going to work for it. In that way, that bigger root system creates more vitality in the soil by having more surface area upon which microbial activity can live, and more area upon which the plant can deliver photosynthates and sugars to that microbial activity to give it the food to support its activities. Fantastic correlation between pruning and the vital soil. What can you do? Well, rethinking what you do in the garden in terms of pruning might involve you rethinking that you don't prune your fruit trees once a year. Maybe you prune them many times throughout the year, each time encouraging them to produce a bigger root system. It might mean that you whippersnip your weeds rather than poisoning them. In that way, they regrow their root systems. No bare soil. And it might encourage you to think about learning about syntropic pruning and finding out how that could relate to your space. So I challenge you, I dare you, grow vital soil on your patch by considering pruning with your hands and your head.